Hello and welcome all football fans. Welcome to another edition of Football Extreme. And this is your Xstream Team bringing you the best in football coverage you will ever see this side of the North Pole. Welcome to our Xstream Team pundits, Bonga and Nene. How are you guys doing? TJ?
Welcome, football extremists. Welcome to another episode, and welcome again to my fellow members of the Football Extreme.
Nene, how are you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. No complaints. Escom is busy messing us around with the load shedding, but hey, it's something that we've become accustomed to in South Africa. So it looks like it's going to be like this for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
So I guess we need to get used to it. But apart from that, I'm good.
Yo, it's no laughing matter, but yeah, power cuts every now and again. But hey, what can we say? We just gotta go through it. 2020 brought us crazy things. 2021 looks like it's still going to be crazy. But one thing I'm happy about, the Premier League marches on. And I bet, Nene, you are very happy with this weekend's results, your North London derby. And DJ, your team also doing well. And finally, my boys also doing well. So we're all happy today. For the first time in how long? Liverpool, Arsenal, and United all winning on the same weekend. When was the last time that happened?
Yeah, it's good to see you all smiles, because the last time we were here, hey, you were just letting rip.
Letting loose on that team. Anfield is a curse these days. Maybe we should just play away from Anfield for a while. Champions League, look at it. We're just going through because we didn't have to play in Anfield. Now, 2 away wins on the row. Still 5 losses on the road in a row. Or was it at home? Or was it 6 now? I can't even remember. The number's so high. But yeah, Arsenal, let's see. Nene, Arsenal doing well. Spurs scoring first, and then somehow Arsenal come out with the 3 points. How did that happen?
Yeah, man. It was a nice fight back from the guys. We're playing at home, as I said when we did the video last week, that you know what, if Spurs beats us, it means they're gonna complete the double over us, and that hasn't happened in like decades. Like I think before us even born. So it was a lot riding on that particular match. The other thing is, irrespective of our league position, the Arsenal always struggled against top 6 opposition. But this year we haven't been too bad against top 6 opposition. Whereas before we never used to win any of the games against the top 6. At least this year we know we beat United, even though it was a 1-0 victory, and then we've beaten Spurs as well. We beat Leicester. So yes, we lost to City, we lost to Liverpool. But Liverpool, we have a chance because we're playing them again. Not this game, the game after. So yeah, let's see what we can do there. So in terms of against top 6 opposition, we're performing a little bit better compared to previous years. But obviously that means nothing because we're sitting 10th. But yeah, man, it was nice to win. It's always nice to win against Spurs. So yeah, man, it's a big boost for the team with the Europa League coming up tomorrow. So yeah, for now, I'm happy, but I'm not happy in 10th.
Yeah, DJ, Unen is talking about beating top 6 teams, but technically Spurs wasn't top 6 this weekend anyway. But what did you think of the Spurs performance? I thought they were playing well until they scored. Arsenal was playing very well down that left-hand side. Everything Arsenal were doing was coming from the left. But how did you see Spurs' performance? I mean, they first led the game, then somehow Arsenal smashes and grabs the 3 points.
Yeah, Spurs, despite losing Son earlier on in the game, and put Lamela in his place, and what a goal by Lamela.
Yeah.
How do you do How do you do a Rabona when there's so many defenders in front of
Yeah,
you?
he threaded the needle in that goal. Yeah, I don't know how he
Hey,
found the straight line to the net there.
yeah, but yeah, Spurs played well, but they were not just good enough. I think Arsenal wanted it more. They were the hungrier team. They were at home, and they were playing for pride, really, because that's their biggest rivals in the league. So
Yeah,
if they can approach every game with the same intensity, and who knows? And Arteta made a big call, putting Aubameyang on the bench for arriving late to the team, and he sent a statement to the other players that if you're not going to follow the rules and
yeah,
fall in line like everyone else, I'm going to make an example of you.
yeah.
So, yeah, bold move by Arteta.
That was
How do
Yeah,
you
it
actually,
was a
drop?
big game.
How
yeah,
do you drop Aubameyang for such a big game
your
and
captain
just
for
Exactly.
the
set
derby
an
game.
example to the other players?
Yo,
Yeah,
yo. That is definitely like I was
yeah.
thinking about that because I didn't know what the reason was he wasn't playing. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's injured, and then it comes through just, and then I didn't hear what the disciplinary reasons were, just that it's disciplinary reasons. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe there was a fight in the locker room. Well, so actually, this is the first time I'm hearing that the dude came late. What did he miss his
Yeah,
bus?
he
What
came
happened?
late. He came late a few times, so it wasn't like a once-off
Okay,
incident. Because I also thought that maybe he came late to the game itself.
yeah,
But it seems like he's been coming late, for a few days, and obviously he must have been reprimanded a couple of times, and obviously, he didn't listen, or he had valid reasons for being late. So for me, I can understand why the decision was taken. But had we lost the game, we'd be talking a different story. We can sing praises now in terms of discipline,
yeah,
because we won the game. But had we lost the game, and he never even came on as a sub, then honestly, will that message be strong, as you guys are saying, that it was a strong message? If someone is late, and then you want to discipline them when you're playing your biggest rival, and that player is your leading goal scorer, I don't know.
yeah.
It's let's see how it goes.
Yeah, and then the team still wins the game after that. So Arteta's vindicated. It looks like he made a brilliant judgment call there because the team still won without him. He takes
Yeah.
Lacazette off the bench, slaps him with the armband, and Lacazette comes out with the goal, wins the game. So Arsenal 3 points.
But
yeah,
but if you look at Arteta, every majority of his decisions are always a gamble, from Xing players, getting rid of players, like what is done during the transfer window. And that's why I always say that, if the board is allowing him to do all these things, and if they do back him, then he has to deliver, because he definitely shook things up. So let's see where it gets us. But
yeah,
10th position for me is not good enough.
yeah, not good enough at all. So when we shift gears now and we look at the guys who are running at the top of the table, and let's focus in on the top four. The top three of the four actually winning all their games. Leicester walloping 5 goals in there. Man United winning yet again. Another Bruno Fernandes assist. So, and then Man City walking through Fulham as well. So, DJ, let's talk about your team there and their prospects. Fighting with Leicester City there for that second spot, and important game coming up. What's your view on Man United and how the game happened?
Yeah, well, it was a tough match, and we were fortunate to get that own goal by Craig Dawson from West Ham. But yeah, the important thing is that they got the 3 points, and they're still in the fight for the second spot. I mean, you just need to see it through to the rest of the season and win a trophy at least. I mean, being second best to Man City and not winning anything after that, it's not an achievement. You have to show something for it at the end of the season. But yeah, Dean Henderson, another clean sheet for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's like what 5 clean sheets in 6 games now since he's played. Since David De Gea has been out. So yeah, it's good to see the guy also raising his hand up and saying, "Hey, I'm not just here to make up the numbers. I want this jersey. I want to be number 1." And yeah, be interesting to see when De Gea comes back, whether he keeps the jersey or goes back to De Gea, who's the number 1 goalkeeper. But overall, let's give Solskjaer the benefit of the doubt. Apparently, he's going to get a new improved contract as well. And
how do you feel about that?
He needs to win something. Cannot just be giving a guy for finishing second the new contracts. I mean, win something. Still in the FA Cup, still in the Europa League. And Man United announced 2 appointments last week. The first being the director of football for the first time at Man United, John Murter, and technical director, Darren Fletcher, our ex-player. So, yeah.
Fletcher. Oh, my word. He's the technical director.
Yeah, he's been in the coaching staff since January. So,
wow. Okay.
Interesting times ahead.
All right, Darren Fletcher in the boardroom. Wow. Okay, I know it's fine. Let's hope he's not a bit part player or just an impact player on the boardroom like he was on the pitch.
No, he's involved in the technical department.
Yeah.
The boardroom is the other guy, John Murter.
Yeah.
Who was working there since David Moyes came in. He's been working with Ed Woodward before. So let's see which signings he brings to the team, because the role that they gave him, it's very important. And let's see if he's there to bring the players that we need, or it's just Ed Woodward's guy who's been placed onto the team to color code the position of director of football. So
yeah. Nene, when we look down at the rest of the top 4, Chelsea slipped up this week, 0-0 against Leeds. Can they hold on to the 4th spot, or can someone below them 5th or 6th, being Everton or Liverpool or West Ham, or was one of those teams going to take them off that 4th spot?
Nah, I highly doubt it. The only team that could upset Chelsea was Spurs, and now they're sitting in 8th. So West Ham, they don't have that experience of challenging for the top 4. Liverpool, could sneak in there, but you never know. But Tuchel's mandate was to secure top 4. So as things stands, his mission accomplished, but obviously he needs to see through to the end of the season. And the form that they're in, I doubt that any of the other guys are gonna that you've mentioned. The only 2 teams, it could have been Spurs, but now they're just too far. Or it could be because now Spurs are 6 points behind Chelsea, and I highly doubt that Chelsea is going to lose 2 games and Spurs wins 2 games for them to catch up. So yeah, and Liverpool is the other team that can possibly sneak into the top 4, but that's if Leicester City can hold on to that spot, because that spot is also up for grabs. Chelsea is only 5 points behind Leicester. So, Chelsea could be eyeing that spot. And with the Man United and Leicester game coming up, Chelsea is going to be sitting back and and watching to see how that game goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Let's see, guys. We're still watching eagerly to find out who's going to finish in those top 4 spots. So will your team make the top 4? Will your team keep their place in the top 4? Or will your team be able to catch Manchester City? Highly unlikely. So stay tuned, football fans. We're going to bring you more Premier League coverage. We're going to bring you more talk on the top 4 and who wins the championship and everything else in between. So football fans, see you next time on our next episode of Football Extreme. From the Xstream team, it's ciao for now.
Cheers.
Cheers.